Good morning. This is Earth Science third year, and the class is Dating Fossils in Rocks, April 26. First of all, we'll begin by defining what is dating. Dating in geology studies the chronology and logbook of events in the history of the Earth. Using the evidence of organic evolution, sedimentary rocks accumulate through geologic time in marine and continental environments. Then we're going to find that all lakes, rivers, and streams carry sediment such as soil, sand, and volcanic matter. This sediment eventually will settle at the bottom of lake bed and deposit at the mouth of river. And then we talked about the example of Rio Orinoco. Over time, the sediments solidify into rocks, bones of ancient human ancestors and other animal species were buried in the sediments and eventually will become fossilized and preserved as rocks. Dating fossils, we're going to mention the dating record help paleontologists and archaeologists, geologists in general, to place an important event in the species in the correct geologic place of the geologic time scale. We will talk about the law of superposition of layers. Scientists find out the age of the dinosaur fossil by dating not only the rocks in which the dinosaur lies, but also in the rocks below and above it. Also, scientists sometimes will know the age of the fossil because of the fossils of the same species that have been found in another area. And geologists call this the principle of lateral continuity, and that means also a fossil will always be younger on the top of the bed than the one beneath the bed. And this is what gave us the idea of what is the superposition. The most basic concept used in relative dating is the law of superposition, which states that each bed is a sequence of sedimentary rocks or layer volcanic rocks, and which is younger than the bed below it and older than the bed above it. We will have a picture here that is in real life where we see on the streets, on the field, that we see all these different colors of sediment. Different methods of dating. We have three important methods, which is the relative dating, absolute dating, and of course we have pictures here showing us the oldest and the youngest deposit. And of course the last one, which is the radiometric dating, which is used to provide absolute chronologies in terms of year before the present. We will mention that this was discovered in 1950s, and it mentioned the radioactivity decay, which is the process by which a parent isotope changes into a daughter isotope. We also will talk and will say that relative dating places event on rock in their chronological sequence or order of occurrences, and absolute dating places event or rocks are a specific time. Then we mentioned the different type of radiometric dating, which are carbon 14, potassium argon dating, and uranium lead dating. How do geologists know how old a rock is? So, geologists generally know the age of a rock by determining the age of the group of rocks or formation where they found that rock. The age of formation is marked on geologic calendar known as the geologic time scale, and development of the geologic time scale and dating of formations and rocks relies on two fundamental different ways of dating or telling the time, which is relative and absolute. Then we have a picture here showing us that the Precambrian era is everything below 541 million years old. And then we have the Paleozoic, and this is a sequence limestone, shale, sandstone, and composite rock, all of these being sedimentary. We will talk also about what is an index fossil. In this case, we'll talk about the anemonite. And index fossils are fossils that can be used to date the rock in which they are found, meaning what is at the index. The best examples are fossils of animals or plants that live in a very short period of time and were found in lots of places. After that, we will go into our homework. This homework will be due next Monday, May 3rd. What is this homework about? What is an index fossil? Why are they important for dating fossils and or rocks? Students will be able to research the four index fossils given below, and it can be on a Word document, PowerPoint presentation, or Google Slides. I will leave them the option to be creative and do what they feel more comfortable doing this. They will give their name, age, location where found, picture, and any other important detail that they consider relevant to be called an index fossil. So the specimens are this one, Simocetu, which is a fossil mammal, the mammoth, classical mammoth, the Hesperornis, fossil brachipod genus, and the Bokop skull, a human remnant. Thank you for your attention.